Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. With the Tuono 660 build pretty much coming to a close, it's time to shop for a new bike. It's time to look for what's going to be next for the channel. Ignore what you're gonna see in the background right now. My house is being completely remodeled pretty much, so it's just a mess in here. But the good thing is, when it's all done, there's going to be a little kind of lounge, little vlog area where I could record content for you guys and have some interesting things in the background and stuff like that. So hopefully by the end of this year, that will be a reality. But today what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to a couple dealerships, check out some potential options for new bikes for the channel. And we're waiting for Andrew to show up. He should be here any minute, but I think we're gonna take the Panigale V2 out today with the Austin Racing slash cut exhaust. This is the loudest exhaust available for Panigale V2s. It's also the best sounding. And I think we'll take out the Panigale V4 today as well. I haven't rode this bike for a very long time. I've been riding the Tuono 660 so much, making content for you guys. I've kind of been neglecting this one, so I think we'll take this out. Hopefully it's got gas in it today.
Now we're off to PCP Motorsports in Sacramento, California. PCP Motorsports is a KTM, Husqvarna, Yamaha, Suzuki, Honda, Kawasaki, whole bunch of different manufacturers, dealership. We're gonna ask the sales team about the KTM 990 RCR, see what they know as far as the potential delivery date, what the MSRP is going to be, what accessories are going to be available, things like that. Just see what they know at this particular time. There is a large KTM dealership very close to me as well. However, they did not want to be recorded at this time talking about the 990 RCR, just because they didn't have a lot of information about it at this particular moment, so they didn't want to misspeak, provide any inaccurate information, or just, you know, overall be shown in a negative light, because they just knew so little about the bike at this point. So totally understand and totally get that. You know, this channel, we're not here to try to make anybody look bad. We're not here to try to do I gotcha questions and stuff like that. So they did want to be on the channel at a later time, which I think would be great, because they are quite a large KTM dealership. So be on the lookout for that. But for right now, we're going to go to PCP Motorsports, and after this, we're going to head out to Elk Grove Powersports to look at Aprilia, Ducati, Triumphs, and stuff like that, to see if there's any other, you know, potential next bike purchases for this channel.
All right, so we did make it to PCP Motorsports. We're going to go ahead and take a look inside. Our one of our buddies, well, this guy that's worked with us before, Grayson, is here. So hopefully we could talk to him about trying to get a 990 RCR. But as you guys can see, got a pretty extensive showroom here. This is where all their street bikes are at. They have a separate building for all their dirt bikes and everything, but they'll probably have some XSRs and stuff in here as well. So we'll take a look. Maybe they'll have some R1s. I know Grayson, the salesman, just said that they don't have any R1Ms. They haven't even got one this year yet, but let's take a walk around and see what they got. Looks like they got some 10Rs. Oh, they're on clearance too. $2,000 off. This one's $1,800 off. Did you see, is there any XSRs in here? MT-07. Oh, there's one right here. Yeah, so one of the considerations maybe for our next purchase is an XSR 700, and there's a company in Australia that makes a turbo kit for it, so that is a, you know, possible next contender maybe. MT-07 possibly as well. However, it has to be an older MT-07. If it's any of the Yamahas that have a electronic throttle, the turbo kit will not work with it. So like this MT-07, for example, this is 2025, you could see electronic throttle, and then on the XSR 700s, even though it's effectively the same bike, basically they still have cable throttle, which is right there. So that would work with the turbo kit. So this is a possible consideration as well. Got a couple Husqvarnas. Longtime followers of the channel, you guys probably remember this. I had one of these that had like every part you could possibly buy for these. decent bike, but was just, for at least where I ride at, is just too small. It just doesn't have enough power for a lot of freeway riding and stuff. But 801 would be pretty cool, but they don't have as big of an aftermarket for them. And I don't know. I feel like the aesthetics on the 801s are not as good either. So this is Jerome from PCP Motorsports, and Jerome, so I'm interested in maybe getting a 990 RCR from KTM, but I don't know what information you have at this point. I know probably not a lot, but
exactly. I've got my hands on just about enough information as everybody else on the web right now.
Okay.
That bike is to be physically released on Tuesday.
Okay.
It is rumored it's coming to the U.S. Most likely that is 100% true. Price point, they're trying to keep that in the 14 to 15 ballpark. No MSRP has been 100% released yet, as well as specs.
Okay.
I figured Brembo brakes, just like the 1390 Super Ducar, probably going to have some tech package,
Okay.
That kind of stuff, for track pack and stuff like that.
Okay.
Probably going to be a variable add-on like they do with all the other KTM product. Like I said, we'll know more on Tuesday when they do the physical release.
Okay, perfect. Probably, I'm sure WP suspension. And
For
all
sure,
that
yeah.
stuff,
Most likely
right?
it's going to be on the Apex Pro setup, like they run on the Super Ducar, front rear shock.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's going to have, like I said, different ride modes, as well as an addable track mode, I would think, with anti-wheelie and able to turn that stuff off and all that. So.
Okay. Okay. So now this coming Tuesday for the release, is there going to be like some type of YouTube video release, or have they said?
I'm sure KTM US will do some type of YouTube video. It will be probably put it on Instagram platform, X, that kind of stuff, as well as the US website.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Great. And you said, as far as you know, MSRP around 14,
Probably
15.
14, 15 ballpark. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And have you heard anything about any sub models, like a track model or anything like that?
Not 100% track model. I mean, they're going to do the RCR, as itself. It's not going to be like they did with the RC8C, where it was a track-only bike.
Right.
It's definitely going to be a full production. Sure, people are going to come out, fairing kits, stuff like that, and then software add-ons, obviously. So.
Okay. Okay. And so let me ask you obviously KTM with reliability, how's that as your experience with the Duke 990s, that LC8 engine? Has it been one of the more solid engines
For sure.
from KTM?
I mean, you read a lot about, that parallel twin, the running in like the 790, 890 of having cam issues and stuff like that. Realistically, we've seen one failure here at the dealership.
Just the one?
Just one.
Okay.
That's actually rolled through here.
Okay.
As far as 990 platform, been pretty solid.
Okay.
Biggest thing, and it's not really, I wouldn't put it as KTM. I mean, we're seeing a lot in the industry with electronic parts,
Okay.
and you can't pinpoint one manufacturer. It's, Yamaha, Can-Am, Polaris, Ducati, Yamaha.
Right.
It's just, as far as that goes, been pretty solid.
Okay, great. Okay, and with that 790 failure that you had, was it certain that it was that oiling defect?
Correct.
Okay, it wasn't like a negligence thing for maintenance or
It wasn't
anything?
a negligence thing.
Okay.
We've seen a lot that have been negligence, but
Okay.
that's just because we can see dirt through the intake tracks.
Okay.
That one was an actual manufacturer failure.
Okay, and
Jerome, the parts customer waiting. Jerome, the parts customer waiting.
okay, and then was KTM? I mean, they were pretty good about.
Yeah.
They just
They
pictures.
flew a tech from SoCal, from Marietta.
Okay.
KTM headquarters. That tech rebuilt it here in house.
Wow. Okay. So that customer is back on the road as
Back on the
quickly
road,
as it could
happy,
be.
having fun.
Okay, perfect. Well, hey Jerome, it sounds like you got to get going.
sure,
So thank you. After Tuesday, I'll check back in
For sure.
and see if you have any other further
Yeah,
information.
For sure. Like I said, I should have all the info on that bike Tuesday. That's what we're being told the national release is going to be. So
Okay, perfect.
super exciting.
All right, fantastic.
So,
Hey Jerome, hey, thanks so much
Yeah,
for your time.
no problem at all,
Appreciate
man.
it very much, man.
For sure.
Have a good rest of the day,
too,
man.
man.
Thank you so
Thanks.
much. Talk soon, okay? All right, brother. Thank you. Okay, so we just heard there that KTM is planning to do a media release. Well, KTM USA is planning to do a media release on October 14th. So at the time of this recording, it's October 11th. So by the time this video posts, we may even see that media release from KTM. So we'll kind of see what happens. We'll keep track of it. But at least right now, it looks like it's going to be in a good price range. A little bit less than a Panigale, well, the new Panigale V2, but a little bit more than some of the other options in that middleweight category, like the R9 and stuff like that. At least R9's MSRP, we all know that R9s have been selling for a little over MSRP in some situations, but we'll keep an eye out for it. So now we're gonna go ahead and head on over to Elk Grove Powersports to look at some Triumph, Ducatis, and Aprilia.
So we're heading on over to Elk Grove Powersports right now. Man, it's a super nice day to ride. It's like not too hot today. Even on this Panigale V4, I'm not feeling too much heat. And the Panigale V2 is looking good. But as we just heard from Jerome there, we don't have a lot of information at this point, but it's definitely going to be a top contender. I just find that 990 RCR, just the way it looks, just kind of the whole concept is, you know, very, very racy, but without being a leader bike. You see a lot of the middleweight bikes that are out there now, the new Panigale V2, the R9, for example, they're kind of geared towards, you know, being racy, being sporty, but not too much, right? And I like how the RCR, it's a little more dedicated, a little bit more of a dedicated race bike, a little bit more committed, which I really like. So we will see what happens, but in the meantime, let's go check out some Ducatis, some Aprilias, and some Triumphs as well. So made it, Elk Grove Powersports. You guys see Ducati, Triumph, Indian, Piaggio. Let's go see what they have.
They got a lot of bikes in here. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Where's GK at today? Oh, he left? Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I'll send him a text later or something like that. But yeah, we'll. Are there some new Aprilias and stuff? Or? Take a look at them. Okay, cool. Yeah. We'll walk around and see what's new and stuff. So right on. Thank you. Yep. Thank you. Dude, this is the that's sick right there. Say 1200 RX. Maybe it's not a Moto 2, because I think the Moto 2 is a 765, I think.
Oh, okay.
But this is still sick though.
RX, so it's.
Yeah, it's got the Olins. I like the colorway too.
Are these single size
with the carbon? I don't think I've seen one of these yet.
Single size swing arm.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Oh yeah. Yep, it's hard to see in there, but.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's sick. Comes with the Acra.
The wheels.
Yeah, I know it blocks the damn wheel, but I like that too with the like the little clip-ons and stuff. Yeah, it's all billet and stuff. You see that? Yeah, electronic suspension. Which was it? 23. Damn. 23 grand. Yeah, I like that. V4S.
Probably put my jacket in my helmet right
V4.
here.
Yeah.
Should be cool, huh?
V2S. Oh, they got all the Panigales right now. Got the new Street Fighter V2. I have not seen these in person yet.
Oh.
Right, we haven't seen this yet.
This is cool.
Right?
Yeah. I think if you were in the ballpark of the Panigale or this, I think this looks better.
17 grand. Does it feel pretty light?
It feels pretty light.
Yeah.
Definitely lighter than the prior gen. It feels kind of wide. Seat's a lot harder.
Yeah. Nice.
It feels pretty tall.
It does feel tall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can't remember if the other one felt the same, but
Yep, CF Moto. We got 799 before all the fees and stuff. 450. Is this carbon fiber? Nah. Have you seen these yet? Yeah, they're pretty popular online. It's a, what is it? Papio. 4,300 with fees. So it's like a little single, I don't know, maybe like a Honda Navi or Grom kind of thing.
Yeah, like a Grom or a Navi.
Right? But yeah, I like the color. It's cool with the white back here as well.
It looks really good. I mean, yeah, it's just a really cool, like, a little color.
This, you know what? That doesn't look like a Superleggera, dude. The Superleggera paint scheme.
It does.
Like a 1299 Superleggera.
It's the colors. That's a good color.
Yeah, because it's kind of like, it's not really red.
It's not a red, orange. Yeah.
But yeah, they're not bad. Like I got the center exhaust. You see this too? Right? Like the undermount tail exhaust. That's you right here.
Decent amount of bikes.
RSV4 factory. I think I saw the yellow. Yeah, they have the gray and yellow one back there too.
Back there. Yeah, they got a good amount.
Yeah, they got not a lot of Ducatis, but a lot of Aprilias. I like the new splitter on these too, on the 660. It's pretty cool.
How much is it for the base on these?
The base one.
Do they come in base still?
I think this is this one's a base right here, so 19.4 before all the fees and stuff.
So about almost $8,000 more you get a factory?
Yep. Yeah, because this is 26.5 for the factory.
Leans over so much. Okay.
You know what I'm noticing on the new RSV4s, you guys, too, is the quality is way better. Like, stuff isn't creaking on my RSV4 and my Tuono. All this stuff is really creaky and really loose and stuff. On the new RSV4s, everything's really tight. It seems like the quality is much better. All this stuff up here on my Tuono rattles a lot. It creaks. Like, this one creaks a little, but yeah, I mean, if you do that on my Tuono, it sounds like a bag of bolts are loose pretty much. But yeah, I'm noticing this is much better. All this stuff. So good job, Aprilia. Good job, Aprilia. I like the improvement in the quality.
All right, guys, so let's go ahead and head back just in time to catch the sunset. Beautiful evening tonight. And we will see what happens as far as what to get for the channel. Hopefully we can get our hands on a 990 RCR, but obviously that's going to take a little while. So we need to get a bike in between that time, in between now and when RCRs become available. So I know a lot of you, before I bought the Tuono 660, a lot of you wanted to see a Triumph 765, so maybe we'll do that. XSR 700 with the turbo, or XSR 900 with the turbo. That's an option. MT-07 with the turbo, something like that. Will be interesting as well. So we'll see if you guys have any other suggestions. Just let me know. I'm pretty much open to everything other than maybe not MV Augusta, just because there's nowhere for me to have that bike serviced, pretty much. But I'm open to other suggestions. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you feel like you enjoyed this video at any point, hit the like, hit the subscribe, check out the affiliate links and coupon codes down below. Until next time, guys, we will see you on the next one.